lit. You don't get it, man.
It's not just going out and feeling like, hey, you're getting the respect from the uniform and everything else and everything it took to get it. It was the actual act of service. Yes, you had hairy times, and yes, you were going to be subject to having to go anywhere, especially Marines. You can go anywhere in the world, for people that don't know, for up to 30 days with just the whim of the president.
Yep.
Literally wreaking havoc in any country.
Yep. And you just got to go.
Right. And then on the 29th day, you pull out. And even if you pull out for 2 days, you can go right back in for another 29
I was about to say, they can send you right back. Yeah.
They send you right back up in that bitch. So
take you a little R&R and then send you right back.
Right. So yeah, this is a great conversation, and it's one that's needed. And some of it, and it gets into some of my points I bring up, is a lot of us, like I told you, I grew up, under my mom's wing as a mom of 6 children, and I'm actually now my mother's last child. One of the things that forced me to get out was my brother was shot and killed. And
in America,
made me the last child. And here in America, he was running a security company. Okay. Very successful company.
Police so he was frosty too. He was frosty. Right. It's not like he was running around here.
The police got jealous of him because he wanted to be a local PD. And the PD didn't like him because when he was younger, he was bored. He did a lot of fucked up shit. And, he had a minor record when he was under 18. But after he grew up, he started qualifying for the 86 Olympics and Taekwondo. He had started getting to bounty hunting and a whole bunch of other aggressive things. He fought in Golden Gloves and tough man competitions back in the day when there was no weight classes. So he was ready to go, but they still didn't want him in that particular police department because they were more racist. So at the end of the day, he started his own security company, armed security, bonded, bail. He had the nth degree of certifications. What do cops like to do when they don't work? They moonlight as security. Well, if you got a legitimate security company is going around at every bar, every place that a possible cop would want to go, has licensed, bonded, fucking armed security there, which means if something happens, it's not on the owner because they just hired a local cop with nothing. It's on the owner of the company that has the bonded, insured security if something goes down.
Yeah.
So it was an easy sell for him just to stomp the hell out of the local PD in any city that he was in. A couple of these brothers got a little upset and they decided to dispense their own justice. And at the end of it, even though my brother had kind of won the fight, they decided they wanted to pull a gun and shoot him 6 times in front of 70 witnesses. Needless to say, the one that did the shooting went to jail, but unfortunately, for some reason, cops are not considered accessories, even though they're present during the crime after getting their asses whooped. Remember, my brother was a black belt in Taekwondo and qualified to go to 86 Olympics. So they thought 4-1 were good odds for them. They found out it was not.
Mm-hmm.
And needless to say, let me tell you, my brother was afraid of me, which is crazy to think about.
Mm-hmm.
But I say all that to say this. There is no reason for a man to say, I quit. Because we have the ability to recreate ourselves multiple times in our lifetime. I even say I've recreated myself at least. I've had 4 lifetimes in my 57 years of life. From the time I was growing up until I was in high school, then high school into, college, and then into the military. Then I recreated myself again once I got married, and I changed my, you roll with the punches, you adapt and overcome. You start changing your mission in life. Your mission should always constantly be changing. And just because you run up against one wall doesn't mean that's the fucking end of it. You either figure out how to climb over it, dig under it, or go the fuck around it. But you don't fucking stop.
Negative.
You keep pushing forward. And those ones that run into a rut and they stop, those are the ones that are either needing a little coaching, a little, push, or you have to go back to the basis of what were their moral fibers when they were brought up. What were the things that were reinforced in their lives as they became men? And even though you might be of age, I know a lot of 50-somethings that are kids. They've not grown up even to this day. So just because you have age doesn't mean you know shit.
Yeah, facts. Shout outs to Bert Ross. He said, "Good evening, everyone."
Yep,
yeah, because he got the ranch on him. Yeah, he got the ranch on him, so I knew he was somebody. Yeah, I think for the most part, man, it's, at least for me, it's like I get where everybody's at, but I want to tell anybody, but especially guys, look, man, life is amazing. I think the military showed me so much. And I'm not saying that you can't have family and wife, but your chapters extend far beyond all of that. And I think more than anything, man or especially women love a mission. And as long as you have to love your own mission over everything. And so for me, it's never been something where, I blamed anyone else, especially other women or other men for anything. It's always been me. It's always been a me issue.
Yeah.
So always want people to look forward to be great, to say, and this is why I always call the channel like Make Americans Great Again, because regardless of whether America's here or there, or the president is this person or that person, they can't do nothing for Americans if Americans can't do nothing for themselves. And so it takes those people to be great people. And we make an assumption we're good just because we're the populace or we're middle class. And that's not true.
No.
Everybody has work that needs to be done, self-development. And I think that the military just taught me early, like, man, you better get right or you will get left. And brotherhood.
And we know that very well. They will leave you right there.
Facts, right?
You know, my biggest fear was rocking a week. In any assessment course or whatever we were going through in our MOSs, me rocking a week, that was the most fearful thing for me. I did not want to leave the class that I started with and look like somebody that just couldn't achieve. That was a motivator to me. And there was some weeks, man, I would go into some of these courses like, yo, man, I'm going to rock this week. It was nice knowing y'all, but I'm going to be back a week behind y'all to get through this class. Man, I fucking would ace that shit. It's for some reason I could not just take a fucking L. I couldn't do it.
Heck no.
There was no way, even though I was like, I don't know if I got it this week. I don't know if I know the information well enough to pass this course without rocking. I never rocked a week in anything.
Yeah.
And it just, it kind of spoke to me that I just had that mentality that I wasn't going to give up. It didn't give a fuck. I didn't give a fuck what my situation was or how dire it was going to be. I was going to find a way.
Facts. And for me, I was like, bro, I'm not going back to where I was coming from. Like, no disrespect to it. But I was like, nah, man. I felt like if I didn't make moves outside of the city I grew up, I didn't really grow up. And so I was just like, man, I ain't going back. And so whether it was MSG and going over to embassies and experiencing that whole type of environment, it was just like, man, this is a unique opportunity. And as you said earlier, it was service. Service is dope, man. I swear. Yeah. And the brotherhood is ridiculous. I don't care. I like relationships that I have with a bunch of my women, but nothing will touch my brotherhood that I have with my brothers on the front line. There will never be a greater bond.
There is nothing. Yes, there is nothing greater than that. You have no idea. And no homo, none of that. But knowing that you have a band of brothers are standing behind you no matter what kind of fucking shit you were going to get into, it was like, yo, what do we need to do?
And you didn't even know these guys before. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't care. Look, I don't care how fucking racist they were. I don't care if they had a goddamn rebel flag hanging up in their fucking barracks room. When it came to actually hitting the shit.
Yep, they was there.
It didn't fucking matter what color you were. We could be racist amongst ourselves. But when it came to opposition against anybody else, fuck it. Y'all going down. It wasn't even a question. We can settle our differences later. You know, we square up in the fucking barracks all the time. It didn't matter. And wouldn't nobody say shit.
Take off that blouse so we can throw hands real quick.
And throw hands and walk the fuck away.
Yeah, and then be cool.
Yeah.
That's why I said, like, man, at least for me, I'm not saying everybody who go through the military, but it taught me how to agree to disagree. It taught me how to deal with many characters of men that exist. Because,
Right.
if you're just born in one place, in one hood or one area, you're only used to that character of men, and you think that's the only thing that make men. And I'm like, man, men are shaped in many different forms, fashions, different type of beliefs, ideas. And the Marine Corps just introduced me to all of that. So Hispanics, white boys, black from this area of America versus this area of America. And you're like,
and
God dang, all different.
Bro, I was in culture shock. I was in one school and I heard bumping ass music coming from a car. I was like, damn, somebody's getting the fuck down, right? This is back in the 80s. So somebody got a loud car stereo. It wasn't a normal thing. So I turned around and it was black music, but it was a white boy in the car. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I was in culture shock from there on. I was like, oh, I ain't in Kansas. And I literally enlisted in Kansas, by the way. So when I saw that shit, I was like, oh, wow. Yeah, this is going to be a whole new experience.
Extremely different. Extremely different. And I was up north. So then I met the guys from South and Mississippi. And the way they talk, I was like, bro, what the heck? And then what they wore, they had like the big belt buckle with Texas on it. I'm like, what is that? So it was just a culture shock, even within the culture. So what you perceived to have been the culture. So it's just like, man, it introduced you to a lot. And I think it's good for character development because a lot of people just don't tend to have that. And maybe we'll never have it because of staying in certain particular barrows and communities. And that's it.
Right. I don't want to pull us too far off of the topic.
Nah, it's cool. We've been on that. I cut the other segment, so don't even worry.
Because I was going to let people know in the chat that we have an open panel right now if they want to come up. I didn't know.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. No, you're good. You're good.
But
no, we were just chopping it. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I just wish everybody, the greatest life possible within reasons. Don't dishonor yourself. Don't dishonor our country if you're a traveler.
Oh yeah, bro. They be doing that.
And I'm sorry. I just have the highest of morals. I don't know if it's my upbringing, my life, Christianity, whatever. Even though I'm not a devout Christian like that anymore, I still have a belief system that I hold true to. But at the end of the day, carry yourself with the fucking respect you should want somebody to give you. I've seen so many cultures when I walked into a country, and even here in the United States, people of service, waiters and maids, and in some countries, their eyes are always down. They're not at your level or class to where they can look you in the face. And I catch that right off the bat. And I literally stop them and make them look me in the face and let them know I'm just as human as you are. And I'm not going to look down at them. And some of these cultures, you have to look at that because it's true. A lot of these cultures will feel like they're less than, or maybe you're less than. Everybody puts their pants on one fucking leg at a time. I don't give a fuck who you are. And I've worked in corporate America too. So I've addressed CEOs, I've addressed boards, I've addressed everything you can possibly imagine for multi-million-dollar deals. It doesn't fucking matter. Everybody dresses and themselves the same fucking way. You are no better or no less than the next man. Even when you go in these countries, stop acting like you're fucking Billy Badass because you're an American. Because in some of these countries, you will find out real quick that don't mean shit. A whole bunch of fucking Thai people come out because you did something disrespectful. You'll find out real quick. I don't give a fuck if you're American, you're bigger than them. You can't beat 20, 30, or a whole fucking block of them.
You can try and then get slid. What's it called? Wait, shout outs to Justin John or Just John, my bad. Shout out to you, big homie. I greatly appreciate it, man. I'm stealing money from TRT now. So shout out, it said, same to you, fam. That was Uncle Guns. And then XC says, you are definitely unique, when he was just talking about being unique. Drew, salute to my veteran brothers on the panel. Just woke up from my coma, my food coma, from eating collard greens,
my God,
black eyed peas, yams, turkey stuff, Thanksgiving, all that stuff he been eating. So yeah.
Yeah, I got that turkey bed system going on, man. I had roasted I smoked a turkey. So I smoked the turkey, and then I did oyster dressing with shrimp and scallops.
Oh, snitty snaps.
Some cranberry sauce, man. I was like, oof.
Wait, Thanksgiving was 28? Yeah?
It's today.
The 28th, yeah?
Today, yeah.
I'm in the future, so I'm in the 29th.
Yeah, you're in Thailand, right?
Yeah. I'm in the future.
So you're 14 hours ahead of us right now. So yeah, you're.
Dang, I done traded on the culture. I just had some Paco some Thai food.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. That's why I say happy holidays. With the Indian thing, the massacres, and all the things that, you know, our country tries to lie about when it comes to the truth. Because, you know, the phrase is history is written by the victors. So you're never going to really know the truth of everything that goes on. And the perception that comes out of history books are not necessarily right.
Yeah, no doubt. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, we got NYC King in the building.
What's going on, King?
Hey, what's going on, my brother? Can you hear me?
Yeah,
but we can barely, man. You got chopped and screwed, man. What's going on?
No, I'm on this old.
Oh, no, man. Come on. Yeah, yo, get out. You got that T-Mobile connection, man. You gotta get back with us.
Mermaid going on over there, bro.
Get that Elon, get that.
Are you on the road right
in.
now, Kings? Are you on the road? Because he drives trucks and stuff. So I don't know if he's over in Europe right now or if he's driving.
Try one more time, NYC, man, because you got to get that Elon Musk Starlink joints, because you was out here, Mr. Robot up in there.
Right.
So
right.
Nah. I think, Thanksgiving, whatever. I'm not really tripping, but I love being American, man. I love it. Ain't nothing better.
So, salute to the people in the chat.
Salute to Uzi. Salute.
Appreciate you joining.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Connor, Drew, NYC Kings. My oldest reliable mod, Uncle Guns. He's been in the space forever. Forever. He's helped write people in the manosphere stuff, man. That guy's got history. What's going on, Ozzy? I see people showing up now. Appreciate y'all. Happy Turkey Day. I'm not going to say Thanksgiving because it's a slaughter today for a lot of people. Some of my peoples. So, No, I was just talking to a brother of mine about the Louisiana history. And it's a weird one, but it's true. And my family is from Louisiana. Louisiana was a free country. It was part of France. When they owned it was a mixed culture of black, white, Indian heritage, and Spanish. And they all worked well. It was the first melting pot. Louisiana, all the way up to Canada, the French owned it. All the way up the Mississippi area. That's part of the Louisiana Purchase and everything that was going on. But the French owned it first. And as I was looking into Creole culture and everything else, and there's a certain mix that considered Creole. And it comes from all those 3 different or 4 different races. And racism didn't go into Louisiana until they brought Louisiana from France. Because all the people within Louisiana all cross-associated, cross-married. That's why you had such a huge mulatto culture in Louisiana. Is because of the acceptance of all races in that culture to mix.
Okay. Got you. Tracking. Melissa says, may I ask a question? And then she follows up, what are men blaming women for? And basically, I'm sure you all are sick of me. No. So basically, I was just saying early on the channel when we were just talking about divorce laws, effing men,
Right.
and other things that, you know, people talk about in the internet space. I'm going to say internet, period. When people are talking about relationships, I just wanted to reiterate, it's not necessarily modern women, it's just humans. Humans have relationships and they're complex.
Right.
And it's not as easy as to blaming modern women, which is 1980 to 2024. I don't know what the dates are, but net, they're just humans.
Right.
And probably those problems already persisted in the past before because human relations are complex. So I just wanted to explain that so people don't have some defeatist mindset and go into it like, hey, man, are you a modern woman? Because if you are, I can't get with you. When it's really just learn somebody's character.
And we weren't really bashing on women so much as men's accountability for your choices. You chose that woman. You know, you also chose to give up. You know? So it's your accountability. It wasn't a woman. I don't even think you said anything negative about a woman. It was more on us and our choices.
And then also you chose the woman. Then you chose not to get a prenup. Then you chose not to get a postnup. Then you chose not to actually have the counsel. You call this an empire. You call it generational wealth. You call it an estate. Well, all those things that you just mentioned all come with documentation explaining who, what, where, when, why, and how. So if you're not putting the same type of emphasis on your own family's affairs, don't you try to mingle yourself with the rest of the people talking about, I'm going to create a lineage, a legacy with no paperwork, no documentation, and no at least articles of incorporation talking about what's going to happen and who, what, when, where, and how. Some of you guys don't even have an actual will. So you got to get your house in order before you start saying, I'm going to beat my chest and I'm creating an empire. I'm just trying to tell men, hey, hold your family accountable. Control your own family. If you won't, then yes, the lawyers, the judges, your wife who's leaving you now, or your husband, talking to women too, who are leaving you now, they're just going to run off. And then now we got these people saying what's going to happen to our kids. We need to take control of the situation and establish those doctrines before that.
Right.
Period. Okay, so shout out to Melissa. She says, women are manipulative. Sure, men haven't been doing their best and expecting the worst from women they choose. I see what you are saying, though. Shout outs to you and your contribution. Go ahead, RT.
She's absolutely right. I mean, here's the thing. And it's no fault to women being who they are and what they are and how, you know, their mannerisms and their nature is. And we were talking about wildlife. We're talking about a lot of different things as you guys join in. I know on my side, once I went live, I had been live for a while with obstacles, and you guys missed some of the conversation. But a lot of the conversation stemmed from natural things, from, you know, animal to human nature and different things like that, without bashing women. And but I am gonna throw a pebble back at the whole situation. If you're a religious person. Okay, we can take this all the way back to Adam and Eve. Not Adam and Steve, but Adam and Eve. Okay.
Oh. Not Adam and Steve.
Adam
okay,
and
go
Eve.
ahead.
Now, you got a woman.
Let me switch
created.
my Bible. Okay.
Yes,
all right.
yes,
My bad.
yes. You got a woman that was pulled out of a man's body through a rib and created. So she knew the creator of her own essence. Okay. All he said was one thing. Don't eat up the fruit of knowledge, for surely you will die. Didn't necessarily mean death in physical form, but death in other forms, your innocence and all the other things that go along with it. It only took the distraction of one serpent or
one
bad angel that had nothing to do with her creation at all. You got the man that created you. All it took was one person to intersect and say one negative thing against that person that created you, and you threw everything, all hell and high water, out the window, and you went against your better judgment, and you bit the apple or the fruit. And then to make it even worse, you convinced them.
Yeah, go ahead.
But again, we got to go back and hold the man accountable, because he had the same creator. And he had a longer term relationship with that creator than the woman.
Facts.
But for some reason, that man still simped for the woman and went against his better nature and bit into that apple too. So we equally at fault? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What you would call it? Eve passed the buck on the serpent, and then Adam passed the buck on Eve.
Right.
And so
obviously Adam must have been curious enough too, and only needed a little bit of coaxing.
And that was it.
And that was
bam,
it.
Bam.
Both went off the cliff together.
Yeah. And what would have been the right thing? And most men, I think, in many, online again, and in real life, they take from that, oh man, he should have counseled her better. He should have did this. Listen, that's not about that, because she's still a sovereign individual. She had agency. So with that being said, he should have did what God did. And so that means when God had to come down, he had to do what? Administer punishment, right? But when God came down, if Adam would have did the right thing, was, hey, Adam, hey, what's going on, God? Where's Eve? Oh, I had to kick her out, man. She done bit the apple. It would have been that simple. He would have been like, oh, we told her not to do that, right? Yeah, right. And then she tried to get me to do it. Can you believe that?
Yeah, can you believe that? You my homie. You the one that created me.
Exactly.
Man. We had a long-term relationship.
Like,
he went against the homies and went with his. Hey, that shows you the loyalty behind a man, if anything. He went against his
Well, I don't know.
But
the loyalty, you mean the weakness of the loyalty, right?
That's true, because it was supposed to be bros over, you know what? But I'm just saying, he
violated that.
he definitely broke that rule.
That's my extraction from the story. But a lot of men extract instead that, oh, he didn't give her proper guidance. Oh, if his game was strong, he could have stopped her from it. And even God himself could not stop her from it. And neither did he set up a situation where he could stop her from it. God could have just took away the tree. Like, he had the power, but he gave them agency. Yeah. And that was the moral of the story.
And even after he kicked them out, if you know what a cherubim is, look them up. They ain't that fucking pretty. And all the angels that you read in the book, they're terrifying if you actually see them in real life drawn.
Mm-hmm.
But he put cherubims over the Garden of Eden to guard them. Why wouldn't he, if he didn't want that tree touched? And there was a slight possibility. The whole game this was all about choice.
Mm-hmm.
If you really go back and break down the Bible, it's all about choice. Even the way the Bible is constructed has been broken down even by the Catholic religion through the commentaries, because the true Ethiopian Bible is the real Bible that has all the chapters of the Bible that was originally written for it. The Catholic religion has been modified to control a narrative.
No, it ain't, man. No, it ain't. No, it ain't.
And then let's take it even further. During the slave days, there was actually called a slave Bible. They took all the references of, the Egyptians getting fought over by the Israelites, or winning their freedom, and all those things were taken out. And what was left in the Bible was everything about being good slaves and good servants to their masters.
Yeah. So I'm big on just don't pass that buck, man. It stops with you. Everybody got agency, just like your wife gonna have agency, just like your girlfriend gonna have agency. Everybody's got agency. Just accept that. But you need to focus on yourself. Get in that mental lab, as David Goggins says, and then focus on what you can do to overcome your deficiencies and your weaknesses. Because a lot of y'all got some weaknesses out here.
Yeah.
Y'all got some weaknesses. But it's okay.
Everybody have does. An Ethiopian Bible, by the way, Zakana. I do have one, and it's original language.
She says, how can we get our hands on the Ethiopian Bible?
Order them.
Go ahead.
You can order them. I actually have the original, one of the Ethiopian Bibles in my room. I had
and it might,
no excuse.
It might sound bad.
Ethiopia. He went to Ethiopia, and I said, "Hey, grab me a Bible. I want the original." So he sent.
She said, "Really?"
He grabbed me, and he grabbed me a Bible when he was in Ethiopia, and I actually have it.
I say, what's more realistic, if you really want to actually read into that, then go get your Bible and go get the Bible yourself. Like, don't be listening to other man's at the church or whatever. It says, ask Zed for one.
I can't.
And then she said, scan that book for us. And then
you know how many books are in that Bible? I'm gonna tell you one thing. If you even read the book, of Enoch, you would chip the fuck out. I'm trying to tell you.
You'd be scared.
Even in the book of Enoch, there's multiple races that were already discussed in that angels had domain over, not just one. There's multiple dimensions. The world clock should only be 18 hours, not 24 hours. There's multiple dimensions that were spoken about in that book alone. So you tell me why the Catholic religion took it out.
Hey, wait, RT, where are you at now? In the States?
I'm in North Houston, Texas right now. I'll be moving to the
North Houston, Texas.
Yes.
Oh,
so
snap
to the Philippines in February. Yeah, so I'll be a little bit closer.
Wait, and when?
February. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to go out to the Philippines, so maybe I come out there and check you out.
I'm going to be in Central Luzon. I'm going to be in Central Luzon Island, so the main island where Manila is.
That's cool. I don't want to do no normie stuff where I'm in the goddamn metropolitan looking at bricks on bricks.
The nice thing is the town that I'm going to be living in.
It look like just a bunch of concrete.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of places. Iloilo, Palawan, Bohol. So many beachfront islands, beside for Dumaguete, where a lot of the expats go to. The old base was over in Subic Bay, which is along the Post City. Also, it's on Luzon, which is closest to Angeles City.
Because I ain't paying the Thai police no more. Not police, but I ain't paying the government no more.
I'm gonna tell you this: the SSRV is $1,500 in a Filipino bank. In the process, that's it. As long as you have a regular,
and I still got the money.
One of the things I want to get my resident visa there in the Philippines, and
you still got the money. It's still yours. I had to give it to these fools. I ain't giving them no money no more.
Yeah, you got to give them 20, 30,000, put it in a bank, and you don't have access
they all
anymore.
At the club,
right? They getting the interest off that shit. You don't even get the gains off that shit. It's just sitting there for them.
Bump that. I love Thai people, but I ain't trying to come off no more money, man.
Yeah.
So I heard the Philippines was
nice. City, Olongapo, those are all the old stomping grounds of any Marine that was in up until the 90s. I think that's when they started to close.
I heard of Angeles City. Is that
Angeles
how you say it? Yeah, I heard of that one. Never went.
Where Walking Street is for.
That's what I heard. Yeah. No. That's a good place. You like the Philippines, yeah?
I like the values of the people in the Philippines and the friendliness.
Okay.
Don't let it fool you. There's extreme poverty. There's extreme poverty and there's extreme wealth, and there's very little in between. But I can tell you, people can live off of $400 and be happy.
Exactly. Also, too, like, man, I tell everybody all the time, I see like poverty here in Thailand too, and it's like, that stuff put me on point. Like, I remember I could wake up and I'd be like mad just about something stupid small. You know how we could be. And then I look outside and I see this old 80-year lady.
Yes.
No. And then it's funny because you be coming online and people be talking about like household wives and staying at home. And I'd be like, man, you go over here to Thailand and everybody's working, B. There's no stay at home, nothing. Like, there's a lady 90 years old walking down the block working and selling squid on the back of her back and like on the beach. Like, it's ridiculous. So it always just reminds me, like, yeah, I love living in Thailand and all these places, but without the American opportunity and the American economy, I wouldn't be living this high quality life. I'll be struggling just like all the rest of these people. So I really just still love America, even though I'm overseas.
Absolutely. I'll never lose my love for America, even though I would live in another country. Matter of fact, that's some of the things I'm going to be doing in my my content as I'm interviewing. Part of my purpose in my content is to interview expats as I travel. And I'm going to have a set of 10 questions. I'm going to ask every expat the same questions, military or not, to get a consensus of why people, even though they might love America and they've defended America with their lives, and given of their time of service to the country, while they still chose to live outside of it.
Yeah.
So that's a statement in itself.
Right? I'll tell you one reason: Americans. Not
Yeah, we fought for y'all
America.
freedoms, but y'all are fucking irritating as fuck.
Yeah,
Man.
y'all irritating, and a little bit aggressive for no reason. Y'all be more aggressive than me, and I went to war. I'm like, bro, man, why you acting like you tough, man? I'll knock your block off. But at the end of the day, I love the place. I love the country. But it just doesn't make any sense. I get the bang for my buck, and plus, I was born and raised in America. I lived there all my life, and so there's so much world out here to experience. And humans in the past were never blessed with just hopping on a plane first class, drinking a mimosa, and flying to the Philippines. They had to go out and see, right? Have gold on the boat, and hopefully they don't get robbed by pirates after 1 year trying to travel to the Philippines. Like that's how travel used to be. And so we have too many privileges nowadays where I'm like, nah, that's too much world to see. My ancestors would be mad if I didn't go explore the world. Ozzy says, you see that interview with the 70-year-old in the Philippines with 8 Filipino girlfriends, and the big homie Richard Ramsey is laughing in the building. And Dan says, don't go to somebody's city's dead zone. Angela City is the dead zone?
Some people don't like the walking street in Angela City. It's
no doubt.
It's nowhere up to the level of what you would say Thailand's walking streets are.
Yeah,
Phuket,
but it's a little sample.
Yeah, it's a very small sample, right? And you still have the alphabet community and on the walking street and everything else too.
Yeah. Somebody might like that for the get down.
Hey. Whatever you do in your bedroom, that's what you do. I just don't need to know about it or hear about it. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
No, but I love the place, man. Red, white, and blue, man. I ain't never giving up the flag. I got it hanging over here in Thailand. And hey, man, we just going to keep rocking with it. America's great. I know y'all be hating America as Americans, sitting up there with all that goddamn freedom and opportunity. But
he said sitting up there with all that. You are the king of sarcasm. I swear to God, bro. You be throwing them out there.
They be mad, man. I got too many freedoms. I got too much. I'm telling you, over in Thailand or anywhere in the world, if you owe people the amount of money y'all be owing credit card companies and student debt, they'll come and get your legs. Let's just say that.
Facts.
They'll come for you, like in a real way. Not like emails and sending you things that you call harassment over there, but I'm talking like real harassment, right? So nut. I'm like, y'all got it too easy, man. And also Big Oz says, I love that USD. Exactly. I come to Thailand and my money 3X, 30X. I just come here and it's 30X. Like, how much does it X when you go to the Philippines? What is it?
Right now, I think it's sitting at about anywhere from 57 to down as low as 52. It just depends on per dollar.
Yeah.
But you know what? That's one thing about the Philippines is very consistent. Even when I was coming in the 80s, it was about 50 to 52 pesos per American dollar, even then.
50.
So it's pretty consistent.
Okay. Yeah.
It's been pretty consistent for years. Yeah.
Why would I not X my money? Like,
any investor will tell you to do the same thing.
Exactly. They doing it. Apple doing it. NVIDIA
there is
doing
a whole foreign currency market. There's a trade just for foreign currency. You don't have to leave the
just for it.
You can still
just for
investing for currency. Yeah.
Shout outs to Lee, saluting the building. Lee is here supporting the channel. Then Dan says, any news on the dude who got kidnapped in the Philippines? It seems too much time passed for him to be alive. I don't know nothing about that. You know something about some guy?
I mean, I know about the situation that went down, but as far as, oh my God, here comes the bricks question.
Dude swear bricks is a threat.
The dude is not anywhere close to being found so far. I don't think it's ever come up in the news, and it's kind of died down. I know the FBI or CIA is also working with the Filipino government in order to locate the guy. But you're right. The longer there is no news, potentially it could be bad news.
Yeah. And guys, that's how serious it is. So just remember that.
Yeah, but they say don't go somewhere. I mean, the dude married a Muslim Filipina and lived in the area where you had whole sects of Muslims that were like over in the Taliban area, but they're in Philippines. They're terrorists.
know he
They
did all that.
actually do bombings in the Philippines still. The Philippines was at war up until about 2009. If you guys actually look at the goddamn history of what some of these countries are still dealing with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were literally in war with some of the Muslim sects that are in the southern hemisphere of the Philippines. They're on a peace treaty right now. That's not to say that's not over.
Yeah, right. Shout outs to the big homie Drew G is in the building. And oh yeah, the Oz, man, they be swearing that the BRICS is a threat, man. Y'all better put some respect on America's name. I'm about to slap the BRICS with a brick. Shout outs to Drew G.
That. Yes, exactly.
Yo, Drew.
What up, Drew?
Hey, brothers, how you doing?
Good.
You had too much turkey. What's going on?
Oh my God, bro! You know, it's the L-tryptophan or the tryptophan, man. It put me out.
It did me the same way.
Yeah.
We just chatting, man. So go ahead, share whatever you got, man.
Yeah, you know, I hear you guys chatting about expats and stuff like that, and you know, I was thinking about our brother Ronin on the panel, and just looking at the calendar, I'm like, brother, about 33 days, T-minus 33 days from the new year. I noticed you said you'll be transitioning over to
February,
Philippines. And I just want to chop it up with you a little bit about, you know, how's your transition going? What preparations have you started making? I know you said that you were you first going to go see your girl and then come back and then,
No, I'm
go
going
back
to
again?
stay. Initially, the plan was if I had left earlier this year, like around October, I was going to go, then come back, then go back. I just X that idea because I'm really trying to get everything done medically here so I can transition over to the VA in Manila.
Oh, okay.
So I have a torn MCL that I was hoping to get operated on, but it seems like they want to fuck around. So, you know, a couple of people is like, man, they got better services overseas. Why are you fucking around here in the United States with one VA system?
Yeah, this was that. Don't you have to register for that? It was like FMP or something?
Yeah, once I get into the Manila VA system, I'll go through whatever process they want me to get registered there.
Yeah, I think it's foreign.
But I mean, most VAs now you have automatic right of referral out. You don't have to stay in the system.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, how's that transitioning going? Are you established place to stay? You building up your
I'm looking
network?
at places right now. I have a network of people already that I've been in communication with. As far as where I'm settling in at, I'm working out, you know, at least a 30 to 60 day spot to stay initially, and working out how the visa runs are going to work. I know sometimes they've locked out the 60-day visa where I might have to do a border run every 30 days. And getting ready, I got a consulting firm over there that helps you get your SS or your SRRV done. So I'm going to be utilizing them out of Manila.
Brother, you're not making border runs, you're making border flights.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know it's an island. So yeah, and those wouldn't be so bad even if I had to hit Guam or fly over to Thailand for a day or two, a weekend, and then fly back, whatever.
Yeah,
you know, I don't mind doing that. The flights are way cheaper over there than buying them here.
Yeah, I think you have a little bit more leeway there in Philippines, would understand.
Yeah.
To stay over there. But yeah, man, you know, I was thinking about you and I was like, brother, I really want you to document your journey.
Oh, you know,
Let's
it's
see how
getting
that's going.
documented. That's what this whole process is about.
Yeah.
You know, and documenting the whole process, you know, getting into the country, what the rules are, establishing residence, and all the things that I'm going to be doing there. I'm going to be documenting every step.
Yeah.
Even down to home ownership or land.
Okay. So you're thinking about buying in your first year, or are you just going to spend the first year there?
At least 6 months looking.
Yeah.
I want to look around the country, take her around also some spots. I'm serious. This chick don't even have a fucking passport.
Okay.
She's been nowhere.
Good.
So you basically training her up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Isn't that the way it's supposed to be?
No. You're supposed to get the girl who got the passport, been to Dubai.
Here comes the sarcasm. No, God damn it.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
You're supposed to let them be torn up and then disillusioned and then angry, and then you got to go and fix them. No, I've fixed
there you
too
go.
many
There you
already,
go.
bro. I've told brothers already to put their capes up. Don't save not one more of them.
And what part of what was it? Where were you moving in the Philippines?
The main place I'm looking at is Luzon, but it's in a province called Isabel.
Oh, okay.
Or Isabella. It's north of Manila, but not all the way up to the tip of Luzon, which is the very top foremost island of the Filipino Galapagos.
Okay.
It's also where Manila is. Manila is the capital. And where I'll be living at, there's actually an airport. So I don't even have to worry about, oh my God, I got to catch a bus or something that's going to take 5 hours or fucking some kind of boat back to civilization. I literally can go right into town, catch a flight that day, and they have at least 5 to 10 flights out going back and forth to Manila a day.
Okay.
So if something's going down, I got a VA appointment, maybe $30 for a flight to fly to Manila, stay a couple nights, go through whatever VA processes or medical exams I got to do and fly the fuck back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was looking at that Manila, man, because they got that spot over there at BGC.
Yeah,
man,
BGC, Soho, Cebu, Makati.
Yeah,
all those areas right there are very dope areas. A lot of them already have nice condos, very cheap, and the condos attached to a mall where everything's centrally located. You can just go downstairs and you got your laundromat and everything right there.
Yeah, that's where I'm trying to live right there. I'm not trying to live in the countryside. I'm trying to live like in the city, man.
I'm a country boy, man. I'm in Texas right now. I don't mind the country life. Seclusion is something I like. I don't mind that.
To a point. Yeah, to a point it's okay. But I think
I'm not trying to entertain. What do I care?
Yeah,
I think 7 years old, man. I'm in my later years. I don't need to entertain a goddamn person.
But I don't think it's about the entertaining, brother. I think sometimes it's about the social interaction, because you really locate to a rural area. And I say one thing about, I lived in a rural area one time before. That a lot of those people there, nice people, they already have their cliques and norms and people that they associated with since high school, and the diversification isn't there. You know, it's hard
in America.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nah, you can't count America, man. I've been in communities. I've been in communities in Croatia, in middle of nowhere, in a vineyard, and then people just walked into the Airbnb when I was just taking a shower. They invite me over every night to have wine with them. So they just invited me because I became part of the community by moving out there. So I think a lot of places overseas, even here in Thailand, I live not close to Russians. I'm the only foreigner on the street. There's one more guy. That's it. They invite us over all the time to eat. So they just welcome you into the small community just like that. I would say it's even more. It's funny. I wrote a paper about it. I'm like, man, it seemed like when you go to the royal place, even though we got like a house and we don't live right next to each other, we're more closer together than when you live in that big old apartment complex with 100 people and y'all don't want to get on the elevator with each other. So I'm just like, nah, man, rural or small is good. And especially when you could just take a short flight to the city. You only need the city dose for like once every 3 months. Outside of that, what y'all got shopping? It feels like the Matrix when I go back to a big city. I'm like, how many stores do you need in one building? Like, God dang.
So Obstacles, you live in Thailand. So are you in the like the closer to the Bangkok or more south towards the, I guess?
Yeah, south.
Coastline.
South. So I'm away. I'm on the coastline because I need that beach vibe. But I'm on the coastline. And I'm like dumb all the way down. Like I'm not even close to any foreigners. I don't even see expats for the most part. I just live on the street with just Thai people. Got like a traditional Thai house.
Okay.
And then I barely been to Walker Street like maybe a year and a half ago. Like I don't even go down to Central like that.
Are you leasing your Thai house and you're getting a good rate for it?
Yeah. I got like, I pay like 400. 400, 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom.
Nice.
Right next to the beach.
Oh, that's nice, bro.
And I can Airbnb it and all that other stuff. I don't tend to do it unless I'm like going to Japan for a month. I'll Airbnb it for a month. But outside of that, yeah, man, it's calm. And the landlord lived right across the street.
You did a long-term.
I did 3 years.
3 years. Oh yeah, you're committed.
Yeah.
I guess if you pay for that visa, you better be. God damn.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I already got the visa. And then at that point, I came in the low season. Well, I only negotiate deals during low season because you get lower prices. And then it was a little bit more than that. But once I told her, hey, I'm going to do 3 years, give me a lower price, she said, okay, bet, no problem. Because that's just guaranteed money for her. She like, shoot, you a foreigner, you going to pay. I ain't got to worry about collecting. She like, all right, when, where, what, why, and how. So it was simple.
That makes sense.
By the way,
hold on, we got the big
chat. We are in an open panel. If you guys like to join, I did pin the link to the top of my chat. You're more than welcome to hit the link and come on up and chop it up with us. Happy Thanksgiving for everybody that's joining us now. Hit the like button.
Happy holidays. Like
subscribe to Obstacles if you're in my room. The link is already in the chat. Uncle Guns already dropped it. Go ahead and go up and click on the link to subscribe to Obstacles to Opportunity.
Man,
shout out to RT. Yo, oh wait, hold on. Give me something real quick, Drew. Real quick. Give it a second. Don't forget it though. Carlos Red says, blaming what are you talking about? He says, salute. Passport Blueprint is in the building. JD says 100% correct. Need human contact. And Uzi says different strokes for different folks. And he says strokers and different strokes. So yeah, he corrected himself. And then he's right. U.S. is distance. U.S. distance with social interaction abroad is different, but proximity to a city is subjective. Yeah, that is kind of true. And then also, I'm just going to introduce Carlos to the building. Go ahead, Drew. You got it.
Oh, I was actually about to bring up, because I know you said open panel. Man, I am like, I'm waiting to hear Darnell's report. Like, what's going on with that brother?
We just had him on the panel the other day, but I forgot to ask him, you're supposed to be getting on a flight like right now. Like,
oh, he should be there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he should be there. So I'm interested to hear his story, man.
It's wild and interesting at the same time. It's going to be crazy.
Oh, can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
Okay, a content creator had gotten drugged and robbed or something. Is that true?
What country?
I don't know. But Skylar was talking about it, but he didn't say who it was.
Yeah, that was in Brazil, but they didn't say who the content creator was. I have an idea who it is, but I don't know if that's true or not. But I have an idea who I think it is.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yo, you see, look, guys, I'm gonna say this too, man. This since it's just open ended. I said this and I put out a video on this. Guys, do your thing on YouTube, but definitely do your stuff in real life. Create your investments, your business, and manage your money appropriately. Why I say that? Because I don't know. Again, he just put out a video, Ched's in effect, but he's saying that his channel's getting terminated. So with that being said, that's a lot of work that's been put in that channel over the years.
Oh God, yeah.
Right. But
you talking about Ched, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that stuff is, man. Go ahead.
I felt bad enough losing my first channel, but I only had like 1,000 subs in that first channel. So I really didn't lose much, but he losing like a lot because he had
500,000.
Yeah, 500,000
subs. Yeah. That's damn.
And I think he said about 5 years. So 5 years, 500,000. Dang, 100,000 each year. No, but 500,000, 5 years. And then, maybe he'll get it back, maybe not, but completely demonetized. So guys, if you overseas, have your emergency fund ready because you might get demonetized for anything, right?
Facts. You should be simulcasting on Rumble at this point.
But you know what, though?
Extra money.
From what I understand
on Rumble.
about the copyright stuff, that's what I don't understand because I'll tell you one thing. If you go on Saturday morning,
he got his channel back. It's Jay Clyde just said he just dropped the update, and after he appealed it, I guess he got it back.
He got his channel back. He dropped an update video today. So good for him, man.
All right. That's good to hear.
I was just about to say, man.
The situation, if he goes on legal, because I think unfortunately what YouTube does is they take the first person that drops the copyright violation as the person that's charging the other person. They don't really look hard. And then when you do the appeal, it could be turned down based on the premise. But then when you go to court, YouTube bows the fuck out. They don't even want to be involved with that.
Yeah. What I was about to say was one thing I noticed about the copyright stuff, and this is the crazy thing, that if on Saturday morning, let's say for instance, you looking for Texas versus Oklahoma football game, you know that game is streaming.
Yes,
for
I've
free.
seen a lot of people doing that, man. Fights, football games, all that.
Yeah.
For free.
Yeah. Always check YouTube first. See if someone's streaming it for free.
Matter of fact, when we were doing the election coverage, we knew that we could use C-SPAN as long as we didn't simulcast C-SPAN, meaning we had to put a delay on what we were doing that night. So we knew we needed to keep at least 15 to 30 seconds off of what was happening real time. So that if you guys watched that stream that we did it on a delay for a reason, kept interrupting certain things for a reason, so we wouldn't get a copyright. But C-SPAN doesn't mind you using their stuff. So if you guys you content creators wanting local news or new news or something that you want to report on, you can use C-SPAN. It is a government purchased type of broadcast system. You just can't simulcast their stuff.
Okay, bet. Yeah. Shout out to Passport Blueprint is in the building. What's going on?
Salute. Happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. I just want to respond to what Carlos has said because I was switching from phone to computer. Yes, it's been reported that someone in Rio de Janeiro, a YouTuber, was drugged and robbed. Who we don't know. Skylar Daron, my master teacher, reported it, and apparently International Zode had dropped a video about getting drugged in Rio today. We don't know who the YouTuber is, but someone got drugged and robbed in Rio.
That's getting crazy that it's starting to happen all over the place in South America.
Yeah, right. Talking about Asia, we don't be doing that. I'm just kidding. It exists everywhere in the world, but
it does, but not as prevalent. Yeah, not as prevalent.
Yeah, not as prevalent.
They just get you other ways.
Yeah, they get you other ways.
Well, you got to understand there's a lot of underreporting. There's a lot of underreporting about druggings and robbings, and I think right now, a lot of people are starting to move into Rio now with the whole thing blowing up in Colombia and stuff. Now they're moving into Rio, and now we're starting to see a lot of that activity happening there. So it's in the area of Lapa, and it's where the that famous stairwell is at, where it's all colorful. I did a video on that. It's the video where Snoop Dogg and Pharrell did that beautiful video at that staircase.
Yeah.
That's in that area. It's a party area. It's called Lapa. That's generally where it starts, and where it ends is when they take them to their hotel or Airbnbs at. That's when the actual robbery starts. So it starts there in Lapa, and whoever they bring back to their places, that's what happens. But it's starting to spike in Rio.
Well, look. I always say this on many of my channels, or when I go to Raise, whoever. I'm always telling people, bro, there's people out here just going to tell you there's crime everywhere in the world. That's the dumbest stuff I ever heard of. There's reasons why they categorize it. There's a reason why we got FBI, CIA, and all this other stuff. There's levels to everything. There's certain specific crimes that are perpetrated more than other crimes in different demographics. So again, you just got to be mindful of that, right? And so if somebody's telling you, hey, man, you go to Colombia, it's just like being back home. Don't worry about it. And then you go to Colombia and they got people dipped in acid. You never seen that back home. So again, there's levels to the game.
You understand where you are, what's going on there.
And then that's all we say is research it, stay frosty, and know what you need to do and how to move.
Military guy laugh at some shit like that, man. I swear to God.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's it's all around that pay for play stuff, and we tell you guys, you got to be careful.
I don't know where you guys are coming from, but the P word is not the most important thing in life. I'm sorry, I've had plenty. Why are you guys willing to die for it, though? I will never know.
It's like playing Russian roulette.
Hey man, I remember we talked about it earlier. Remember the animals? They was always willing to die for it. So ain't nothing new. Them dudes ain't got off that biological programming.
They don't.
They always been ready to die for it.
Man, there's so many ways to get it. It's so easy now. I don't understand. It's so easy.
Yeah, it's super, super risky. Super risky.
I think it's like what you said. Was it the brother Black Man Travels? I think he said it best one night. He said, "Your brothers are getting out there, and they're effing their fantasy.
Yeah,
and that fantasy is going to come with a cost. So yeah, you get the F your fantasy, but sometimes that fantasy may come with a price. So
big price. And shout outs to Dan. Dan said, obstacles, do you date Asian women or stick to the ladies? Listen, hold on. Before I answer that, y'all keep going. I got something for you, man. Keep going. Y'all can talk.
He's got receipts.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I ain't trying to get somebody to come after me. They be like, oh man, showed this person. I'll be like,
oh yeah. Somebody's getting all personal, like, oh, that's my woman. What?
Yeah, I love her now, man.
That's a pro.
But basically, it
fall in love with pros. Not good.
We ain't got no type over here, all right? So we don't discriminate. We're United States of America. We're equality across the board. Not equal opportunity, not equal outcome, but equal opportunity, okay?
I'm sorry, it's Jay Clyde hit it right on the nose. He said, based on some of the looks, fellas got some horrible fantasies.
Yeah, you ain't never lie.
Yo, salute to Jay Clyde with the zinger. He always comes.
Oh man, that shit is funny.
Then player with a passport says they're not smashing no fantasies, but I feel you.
Exactly. Both of y'all.
Shout out to player, man.
Yeah. Salute player
with the passport.
They trying though. They trying at least.
Yeah, player.
I don't want to mention this one guy. This is just playing around with grandmas. I'm grandpa age, and I'm not playing with grandmas.
Why not, man?
Yo,
no, you know what? I have never even, fellas talk about, this whole thing with the, I can't even think. I don't even want to bring it up. The old ladies when they take their teeth out and they give you.
Oh, come on now! All right. Yeah. All right, hold on.
I just brag about that shit. Like I got gummed up. I'm like, what?
Oh my God!
What?
Damn.
Shout out to Elliot, man. Elliot says, "Happy Thanksgiving, Kyle from Living Single. I'm still going to call you stupid for not marrying the daughter of the Mitsubishi. If she will still available, send her my way."
Hold up.
Right.
That's Darnell.
Don't you go nowhere. Darnell, if you were in whoever's room you in, you better hit the fucking link. Are you on the plane right now? Where the hell are you?
Yeah,
because you should be somewhere right now.
Yeah,
that dude probably.
Hey,
he probably
and I need to see a
class.
Fucking fresh haircut and a beard trim too.
Yeah, we gotta see Darnell. Hey, play with a passport. I know you listening, brother. Hey, man, I was at Resort World this past weekend, brother, and man, went out there to the 8 Cigar Lounge, and brother, for the race that was out here, the Formula One, brother, it was packed. I wish you were out here, man.
Yeah, he got that.
He's gonna call you Kyle from Living Single. Damn, that's fucked.
Yeah,
it's accurate.
It ain't.
You do favor him.
No, it ain't. Let me see. Let me look this guy up, man. Kyle
Yeah, you kind of favor him.
Ah, yes, he do.
Nah, y'all just racist. That's all that is.
Pull up, Darnell.
No,
Pull
it
up.
ain't
I don't
no
look nothing
all
like that
y'all
dude,
look alike.
man. Y'all racist. Yeah,
Show
all
a
y'all
picture
look
of him.
alike. Y'all,
Show a picture of
y'all
him and let the
racist.
chat decide. Yo,
Pull
show
up.
a picture.
I should pull up his oldest picture, so it definitely don't look like me. But come on, man, y'all racist, man. How I look like that guy?
Oh man!
I don't know if you favor him. I know you
When
kind
you
of
were
sound
younger,
like him.
when he was younger, not the
Nah,
older
see,
one.
look, see the racism showing. Y'all don't know what to say now.
Yeah,
Y'all like,
It's the hairstyle that's throwing it off, but the overall quick look at a first glance.
Yeah.
Nah, man,
Yeah,
that's just
bruh.
racism, man. That's just racism.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna show you who I really look like.
Okay,
You
here
get me?
comes Will Smith or some motherfucker like that, right? Who you
Why
going
would I?
for?
Come on, really? Will Smith out of all people?
Some dudes,
That'd be the
man,
last
they'd be like,
person.
"Oh, I'm Will Smith," you know,
Hey,
or
Nah.
Darnell,
This
hit
is who
the
I
link,
look
brother.
like. You
Hit the
feel
link,
me?
Darnell,
Darnell.
hit the link. Which chat are you in? Oh, okay. Oh, you the Black Brad Pitt. Don't turn into QB Passport, bro. Do not,
Black Brad
because
Pitt.
QB Passport is already claiming the Black Brad Pitt, bro. Oh, he's saying it's your voice that sounds like him, not necessarily you.
Okay. Got you. Maybe
Pull
that's
up, Darnell.
more
Pull
accurate.
up.
Yeah, Darnell,
What'd he
you need
say?
to identify what country you're in right now. Are you still in the States in Arizona? Or are you on a plane somewhere or airport?
No, he should have been gone by now. Remember, he was supposed to be gone by now.
I thought it was around the 28th or so. So I don't know.
No, it sounded like he was supposed to be there in DR now.
Now, yeah.
Yo,
That's what he said.
You better not be in the DR on a line when you're supposed to have two chicks sitting up in your room right now. That's the first flag, bro. I'm gonna have to throw a flag on the play.
Where is he going, anyways?
He's going to Dominican Republic, but he's flying in two Brazilian chicks. It's a whole story, bro. And I'm telling you, it's a whole story behind this.
Okay, he flying them out. There we go.
Them in.
Oh yeah, he flying them in. You better watch out, man. Don't get Cobra Tate.
Hey, that's all I'm saying. Next thing you know, you getting arrested for STing. Now they saying
these are two chicks. These are two women that he does have.
You are XTing. You know,
he does have a relationship with these two women. He does know them.
Yeah, that don't matter. They still hit you with the what they call it, lover boy scheme. That's what they're gonna say. He love bombed me. You got to be up, Drew. You got to be up with the techniques, man. They out here using. He said D is the reason consultations exist. Darnell's the reason.
Man, shots fired.
Come on. That's how you feel, huh? Yo, wait, hold on. The house you in now, what you gonna do with that, RT? You gonna pack up everything, or it's just gonna stay the same?
Yeah, I was gonna buy a house in North Houston area. I was looking at some land. It's actually dirt cheap out here. It was like 3 acres.
Yeah, North Houston. Yeah,
it was like 3 acres for $100K. But then everything stopped when I was already thinking about going to the Philippines. So I'm gonna put that off until I come back. The nice thing with Texas is there's so many advantages of buying land as a veteran here.
Yeah, what is it called? VLB,
no
Veteran Land Board, no taxation.
If you're 100%, you don't pay, no property tax, nothing.
Property tax, yeah. It actually no other state makes sense
if you're a veteran. If you're
then they got the state
disabled, you should come down here.
Then they got the Texas VA grant, where it's just specifically from the actual state of Texas.
Yeah,
like come on, man.
So much love down here, even though their VA system is the worst in the world. But
I'll take that. It's
I'll
normies.
take that negative for all the other positives all day long.
Yeah, exactly.
California, Nevada, the other states I've lived in, they have great VA
love,
but they don't have all the love that you're getting here.
No, they tax
you. You can carry a gun without any restrictions.
There you go.
As you can see behind
there you
me.
go. Yeah, I love Texas. Texas is a place to move. I would be like, all veterans, move to Texas. And that way we can hold it down if anything happened.
Right there on the border. Everybody's toting anyway.
Everybody toting, The
difference in this state is most people are toting know how to use them. Most.
Facts. That's facts on the city.
Yeah.
Anybody? Drew, Passport, Blueprint, Carlos, y'all got anything?
I mean, bro, I'm still waiting for my brother Darnell to hit that link,
Yeah,
man.
I
Because I
am
want to
I'm
hear.
serious.
All of a
He
sudden he went
gone.
dark.
We want to hear
He
that
got
story,
his-
man.
I don't know if you in an airport or where, but you need to identify where you're at, bro.
Yeah, just
He got
tell us
his
We
where
didn't
you
get to
at.
see that final haircut. We didn't get to see that final beard trim. Want to make sure you looking right, not looking like Wolfman Jack showing up to see you two girls.
Wolfman.
You know what I'm saying? No, bro. Sometimes he'll go 6 months without a haircut and a beard trim, and I'm telling you, it's looking real wild over there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I want to know. I want to know this story. Have you made it? You know, because you said that you were leaving.
Yeah.
You were supposed to be going by now.
Got the tickets.
Wait. So y'all
already.
questioning him? Because that sounds
No,
like
we're
some
not questioning his
questioning.
integrity, but we're just saying we
Y'all-
want to
it
hear the
sound like y'all
positive
said he
results.
capping.
We want to hear the. No, I'm not going to say he's capping.
No,
Okay.
I fully think that he was going through with it, but I just want to see how it went down because you know me, Ronin, and Fearless. You know, we're trying to talk him
That
into
first
not
night's
bringing,
going to be very interesting.
yeah,
The
not
first
bringing
night
sand
of
to the beach.
their reunion of all of them meeting, that whole that right there is going to be epic for content if he does anything.
All right, so they want you to call up. They want you to call up. It sounds like they about to put you in court.
About to do an FBI profile on your ass.
Darnell, just in the comment section, you can at least put where you at. Where you at, Darnell? You still in
Yeah.
Arizona?
What happened? You even stopped commenting, man. What the hell?
Darnell, he ain't trying to talk to y'all about that. He out here talking about Tesla to the moon.
I don't know.
Yes, sir.
You got your soundboard working today.
He might be.
Yeah.
He might be somewhere like O'Shea Do Jackson. Booty clapping sounds.
Yeah, he might be out there in that Uganda. Where's the Lambo?
I'm
Go
hoping
ahead.
for the best for Darnell. I'm hoping for the best for Darnell. I'm actually looking forward to hearing his his findings, what he's done, why he's there.
Yeah, I just want to know, was he successful? Did the plan go through?
Right.
Well.
Did he pull up?
Hold. No. What I was going to say is,
man, don't be pranking me like that. I thought he was like in the back chat. I was like, oh shit, he's here.
No. I mean, listen. You said y'all wanted him to come up to the joints, yeah?
Right.
Give me a hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What?
Hell yeah.
What?
Hell yeah.
Boom.
Yo. Okay.
Salute to
Here we go. What's going on?
Yo, what's going on, Ronin? Gentlemen.
All right, brother. Where you at? We need to know that first.
Gotta be honest with you, I had to postpone the trip. A business opportunity came up.
If it doesn't deal with your house, I better not hear no other business opportunity you got.
Actually, it does.
Did you get the number that we discussed? You better not be lower than that number.
It's a little lower.
Fuck that.
About 10% lower.
No.
Well, I mean, if he fails to
telling
come
you,
up
man,
with
you're
it,
selling yourself short. You're gonna regret it not more than 6 months after you sell it.
trust me. I mean, I'm kind of concerned about that myself. Because I mean, I told you what's going on in my area. The $1 million homes, and then I found out they're building another freeway by my house too. I just found
where they building the freeway at?
So you know where Buckeye is, right?
Yeah.
They're gonna be connecting it up to the Durango curve, to where the 17's at. To where it curves, the Durango curve. Yeah, they're gonna be building a freeway. It's state. It's gonna be called. Look at Google State Route 30.
Okay.
That's the name of it, and they're going to be building that. So what they're trying to do is, I think they're trying to alleviate that pressure on the 10.
Okay. I hear a lot of silence going on. I mean, Drew G, are you as disappointed as I am?
Well, it's just postponed. That's it. I got a new date, and they're both on board. My girl, they.
What is the
changed
new
it.
date so we know?
January. Give me a second. January 15th or 16th. Hold on.
Damn.
Let me see.
That's not too bad.
No,
Yeah.
but here's the thing. Are you gonna
MLK
close? You're gonna have a 60-day escrow? Did you already accept? I mean, what's going on with that?
Yeah, so close of escrow is the 13th. I gotta.
So you agreed. So you agreed.
Yeah.
On the price.
Yes.
Oh, geez. All right, Darnell. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. At this point, if you're going to do that, we already talked.
Well, I found an opportunity though.
Okay, we'll talk offline. I don't even explain because it's like too much. But okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay, I'll wait to hear from you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So here's the thing. Even though you postponed the trip, when did you postpone the trip? A couple days before, or like you knew about a week or so ago?
It was about 2 days ago.
All right, then flip your goddamn camera on. You better have a haircut and a goddamn beard trim.
I didn't have time.
God damn
it. Darnell, come on, man.
Come on, man. We said get in a regular routine with that shit. Come on, bro.
I swear, man, I did. I mean, man, I was dealing with two different buyers, and then one of them, he was a freaking fraudster.
He tried to lowball you out the deal.
That, and I don't think he had the money. I think he was a wholesaler. I don't think he had the money.
I told you they're gonna flip that property for more than what you're selling for right now, even. I already told you.
Yep.
You're so easy going with that shit, man. You just leaving money on the table, bro.
Well, not exactly. That's what the new opportunity comes in. I found a cash cow.
Okay. I'll wait. Yeah, I'll wait until the.
Yeah.
And you guys take care. I'm out.
All right, Carlos.
All right, now.
All right, Coach.
So, Darnell? Are you gonna remain in Arizona when you come back, or are you gonna move on?
I want to because of the opportunities here, but I found what I think is a cash cow in New Mexico.
Oh, don't go to New Mexico, please.
It's a cow. I'm telling you, I got a cash cow.
Hold your water. Hold your water till we get offline.
Darnell's gonna be the new Heisenberg.
Where in New Mexico?
Lordsburg.
Oh, damn, dude.
I know it's a shithole town, but I'm telling you, this place is a cash cow, man.
Is it a shithole town for a reason, though? Because, gentrification is a bitch. They'll let that place go to hell and high water because they know they're about to redevelop the place.
I'll put it to like this, Darnell, and take it from me. I used to live in New Mexico. Don't go to New Mexico. Stay in Arizona.
I mean, like I said, I want to stay here because of the Interstate 11 project. And then they got a bunch of other projects, but I want to stay here. I am thinking about Wickenburg. I'm thinking about Wickenburg, maybe Kingman.
Oh, now you going to my old dude? Don't go to Kingman. There's so much homelessness up there. Don't bother going up there.
Well, the thing is, but 11's going to be going. Well, technically, 11's going to come through the outskirts. But you're familiar with 11, right? Interstate 11. So 11, I'm telling you, that is going to go. I found out. I got the. I pulled up the schematics on it, or the proposal, and it's going to go all the way from Nogales all the way to Carson City. That's going to be huge.
Hold up, man! Stop giving stuff away right now. Y'all talk offline.
Yep.
Because if it is that big, you don't want to tell the world yet. You want to take advantage.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, come on, Roland. Let's be honest. Ain't many people in this listening audience and this chat going to take advantage of anything going on between Arizona.
Hey, I always have the opinion that you never know who might be listening.
Nah,
that's true too.
You Arizona and never know who might be listening. Obstacles could have some high end people listening to him right now. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
that brother. You don't know Obstacles followers.
Man, Obstacles. That brother, he's too busy in Thailand, man. He's enjoying that life.
Obstacles, high-end thinker, man. He got high-end thinkers that follow him. You know what I'm saying?
He's probably looking into the route now.
Yeah, how you know? How you know? Nah.
That's why he calmed down real quick. He's like,
Yeah, he calmed down. Like, let me Google that shit real quick. Where's he at? Yeah.
You said
Well,
highway.
let me go look at the development office and see what they got going on down there.
Now, so you just got another opportunity that came up, right? So you just redirecting capital, basically, yeah.
Yeah, that's basically it.
And then I'm pretty sure this deal's probably more cash flowing or something like that, yeah? Which will support your next life.
Oh, yeah, it's cash flowing immediately.
Exactly, yeah. The way you were talking, it sounded like a cash flowing
Sounds like
deal.
you're going to buy and flip it, and you're already going to have a up on whatever you're using to invest. How much do you have to use to invest?
I'm not gonna.
Well, you're going to either flip or hold it for a minute.
Yeah, I'm going to hold it. Like I said, there's basically.
I think I already know what you're talking about because you talked about it before with me, but you didn't go into detail about it. There were some other areas that you were going to buy something else right after you sold that.
Yeah, I was.
I'm being vague for a reason, so please pick up on the cues.
Got you. but yeah, you're right. But just a little change, though. I found something that's cash flowing immediately.
Mm-hmm. Okay. At what rate?
One cash flow.
At what rate, though?
Well, I'd have to factor the taxes and all that.
Exactly.
But before taxes, right now it's about $2,000
a month.
A month.
Boom.
And it's turnkey. Like I hate that term turnkey.
I mean, that can supplement your travel income, to tell you the truth.
That's
besides for what you're getting from your VA system and all the other things that you got going on, that could actually be an income source or resource for offsetting some of your travel costs.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm debt, and plus I'm debt free.
Yeah,
that always helps.
Mm-hmm.
That definitely helps. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no. And you still, if you're debt free, you still got leverage too, as just a backup, just in case if something happens. So, heck yeah. Sound good to me. That sounds like something to delay something by about a couple 30 days.
Yeah, it's about money and something like that, where you're
real,
you're
right?
Getting another income stream, which I'm all about multiple income streams.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
especially at that amount. You ain't talking about adding $3. You talking about
yeah. I mean, it's right now. It's like I said, $2,000 a month. But I got to look at the. I don't know much about it. The only thing I know about that town is literally I stop there for gas and sometimes something to eat. If I'm going 10, that's about.
There's got to be something big going on if you clearing that kind of money, man. I just hope it's not some kind of a scheme or whatever.
Nah, no scheme. The guy.
It depends on the asset, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's why I don't want him to really say it out loud.
Yeah.
I'm curious offline what that's going to be.
Yeah, so I won't say much, but basically, I mean, you got mining, a lot of mining going on, and
I think I know what it is.
You don't said it now. Goddamn.
Yeah.
No, but you good, man. I'm telling you, man. You good, man. Americans are so, what's it called? Passive. Ain't no competition. So it's still work that takes to go ahead and do it. You got the finance. Meaning once you exit out your current property free and clear, I mean, come on. So most Americans ain't got enough to hold them over $1,000. So you Gucci.
Yes, sir.
And the real competition, they already got their deals in the mix. So at the end of the day, that's super good, man. Especially going down range after that.
Yep.
Create that cash flow. Man, that's a good cushion. And then now, not even that's good in America, let alone you go to a different country.
Oh, yeah.
That's good against the whole nation.
And in Colombia, you say you wanted to retire?
Brazil's number is my first choice. If I can't do that, then I got either DR or Mexico.
What part of Brazil? Mexico, or are you just going to check it out?
It'll be Rio de Janeiro, the state of Rio de, not the city, but it'll be the state of Rio de Janeiro.
The state, yeah.
Yeah, I'm a country boy, so I like land.
Man, you never heard of Philanobles?
Philanobles? No.
That's what you need. Well, depending on what type of Brazilian girls you want, actually. You know, it always come down to that. But
well, not for me. I just want to be a farmer. That's all I want to do.
okay. No, yeah, Florianopolis, it's got less violence, less criminality, and then it's down south a little bit. But that's where like the white Brazilians are, with the German, what is it, Italian, and etc. But it's a really good place. But yeah, the state. If you're talking about the state, then you're good too. If you're coming out the city and going to the state, yeah. Because the state, I mean, the city is something else, man. Ugh.
Yeah, it's overpriced.
You guys step over poverty all the time. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the infrastructure's all old.
Super old.
The term you step over poverty.
Oh, Ronin, he ain't lying. I mean, he ain't lying.
Nah, because like other places you go around poverty and stuff like that.
The accuracy of
like,
the sarcasm that cracks me up. He hits this shit right on the fucking nose when he says it.
You got to step over poverty and got dang real, man. It's like, God dang, excuse me, lady. It's just But some places are good, but the beachfront, but god dang. Nah, Brazil's nice though. It's all right. Shout outs to 1MT. I ain't trying to stomp on his home city, Shout outs to 1MT. All right, so yeah, you got Brazil and you said Mexico maybe or no? Drew said that.
Mexico's my second or third choice. I've never been to DR, so I can't. Yeah, but
but you're about to go.
Don't do no countryside in no Mexico though.
Yeah, well, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, because I go to the border towns all the time. Like I've been to Juarez several times. I've been to other places.
Oh, word!
I tell you guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Because the border is it's only.
You been to Rosarita?
Rosarita, no.
Okay.
The only place I will never go again is Tijuana. I don't know what.
I knew you was going to say Tijuana.
I don't know what the hell QBC's in that damn place, but
he don't go to Tijuana that often. He go right to Guadalajara or someplace like that. He drives through motherfucking TJ and just throws that at everybody else. As somebody who was in the Marine Corps, I would tell you, don't go to fucking TJ. Go to Ensenada. Go down further in Baja, Mexico. Fuck TJ.
True that.
Yeah, that's
but
Black
we used
Baja,
to go to
Black
TJ.
Baja's
That
in
used to
TJ
be the
all
weekend.
Yeah.
Black Baja,
but that
TJ all the time.
But TJ was wild and people getting their heads peeled off, and I'm like, what the heck? Let me go back to America real quick. TJ something else, man.
it is, man. I mean, I'll never go again.
I remember the cop. We was chilling, man. My homie was in the strip club. I walked out. I was waiting for him. Strip club. He was doing something else. But anyways, I was waiting for him on the street. Cop came up and was like, "You want to go to jail or go home?" I'm like, God dang. So he took all our money and we had to walk back to the border. Man, that just is crazy.
That's why I keep the money in my shoes. I put it in my sock. I put it on the bottom of my feet. They never search that.
Man, that's rudimentary.
Well, that I gave him his money.
They will find that shit, okay?
Yeah, I'm giving the money. Like I don't want to go to jail. Here the money. I'll walk back.
I was in a similar situation when the federales they were running a checkpoint, and you can see
they always run checkpoints. That's the point.
Yeah.
They're trying to fleece your ass. That's why there was a fucking curfew. Everybody off the streets by 1 a.m. in the morning.
Yeah. But the thing is that they were trying to fleece me. They didn't find. I had money. I had about 400 on me that they didn't find.
Fleece me.
Yeah.
400 for freedom. You got
it. The whole thing is,
found it.
When I went, they would take your ass to the ATM and have you bleed your fucking ATM.
Yeah.
Well, that's what
they weren't dumb.
I told them I had to go to the ATM. Next thing you know,
they don't care about that shit. They will drive your ass right to the front of that goddamn ATM and say, "Start dialing."
Well, they let me go.
Yeah,
you're fortunate.
You got lucky on that one. Yeah, you fortunate.
They did steal my cell phone though. So
there they go. Wait, what kind of? It was probably them old school cell phones, wasn't it?
No, it was a Note 9.
Mm-hmm. They got a little rate of return
LT
on it.
Note 9. Yeah, okay. Yeah, they got a rate of return. they got what was in your sock, basically.
Well, I mean, but it didn't cost me nothing because I had insurance on the phone.
Yeah, and insurance
so.
on the phone. Right?
Okay. You had insurance. Okay, you uppity American. Okay, got you. You know, you be overseas, you gotta buy them damn phones unlocked, full contract. I mean, so you get robbed. But nah, okay, you had insurance. Nah, that sounds good. But how you gonna get the police report?
I just told him, I know, right?
Hey, the police robbed me. What you mean? They were like, "Where's your police report?
Where's your report?" Are you serious? You want me to go get the police to give me a report for them taking my shit?
I swear to God, that's how it went when I was in the AT&T store reporting it, stolen. That's exactly just what you just said. That's how it went. That's how the conversation went.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they're like, "Are you sure you want me to submit this?" I'm like, "You damn right. That's what happened."
That's what happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anybody in Southern Hemisphere, California, knows what goes on across that border.
Yeah, true that.
To get back across it, because I've run the border literally to get back to America.
But other than that,
so you an illegal immigrant? Is that what you're saying, RT man?
No, I reintegrated back into the United
States. Somebody an illegal immigrant. I don't care if you serve.
I was illegally there, and I reintegrated my ass back to the United States.
Wrong.
Yeah. You see that? You heard that, Melissa? Right here on Obstacles to Opportunity. RT is an illegal immigrant.
That's a whole story,
bro.
It was supposed to be an Ensenada 3-day weekend and turned into TJ, and the girl that started it all got drunk and was a crying drunk and wanted to go back home after 1 o'clock in the morning.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm the sober, responsible one. So all of a sudden, I'm elected to drive back across the border.
No, you know that something going wrong when you the sober one.
Right. Nah, I ain't doing it. And she had a Jamaican boyfriend too. That was the whole problem.
Melissa said self-deport.
Yeah, I self-deported myself back here. Thank you. Good catch.
Matter of fact, the Mexican federales, they tried to call me a terrorist.
Oh, I remember. Well, yeah, I mean, if they looked at that beard and that haircut, they might have been close to being accurate.
Hold on, man.
That and they saw my Afghan visa. They claimed I was from. They tried to say I was from Afghanistan.
Why would you have a visa on you in Mexico from
Afghanistan?
Why? What makes you think
going on?
It's in your passport. They put it in my. I was getting ready to go back to Afghanistan.
You should have got your $400 taken.
Were you contracting over there at that point?
No, so I was down in Yuma for training, and I crossed the border on a during my off time, during my day off. I crossed the border, and then that's how I ended up in that. But I had my passport with me, and my Afghan visa. It's a page inside your. They glue the visa onto the page. So when they were going through my passport,
you still active duty?
Afghan visa? No, I was a contractor.
So you're a contractor?
Yeah. Look, man. Look, y'all
mentioned you're contracting. Are you making things real difficult, bro?
No, both of y'all. I got a legal immigrant and a terrorist on the show, man. Come on, what's going on, man?
Hey, man, it's good for ratings, man. Good for ratings.
Oh, look, man.
YouTube, I do not support this activity from any of these individuals.
Right. This is no legal advice on how to get yourself out of trouble in Mexico.
At any of these places. Well, hey, look, guys, I got to head out.
NJP for that shit, too. And no.
I got to head out soon, man. I'm living that Thai dream. So passport blueprint. You got any last words?
I'll be heading to Thailand sometime in the spring. I'm going to head down to Phuket.
Okay, down Phuket. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Phuket's nice. Phuket's nice.
The better side, yeah. That's the Russian side of the house.
Yeah, that's the Russian side.
You got the the Afro-American side, and you got the Russian side.
The Russian side, yeah, for sure. God dang. No,
All
the
the
Russians
girls
over here
on
deep.
OnlyFans, and they're getting fleeced by the Russian guy that's running the whole operation. All those
down there.
fake
Heck
boobs, nice bodies, and they're all on OnlyFans, and they're all being run by the mom.
Just don't invest in no Russian villas. You know. All right, cool. So that's super exciting. All right, so Drew G, what you got, man? Is he
Well,
there?
you know, the holidays are still coming up.
Right.
I'm gonna be headed back to Hawaii for a few weeks towards the
Yeah,
end
you
of the
got your
year.
fam. You got your son over there, right?
Daughter.
That's right.
Yeah, so gonna head out there, spend the New Year's and Christmas out there, bring it back into the States and mainland USA, I guess say. And that's about it for me, bro.
Okay.
That sounds good.
Man,
Darnell.
I was thinking about going to
go
Puerto
ahead,
Rico.
Drew.
I was about to say I was
Puerto
thinking about going to Puerto
Rico.
Rico.
Hey, yes,
Yeah,
Puerto
'cause
Rico.
they
Hey.
there's a street festival that just reopened. I think it opened back last year, but it's going to be pretty big. Somebody here was telling me about it. I think it pops off on January 16th, up and all into that weekend. But I forget the name of it. It's a big street festival. I've been seeing a lot of videos about it and whatnot. But I think that would be a good opportunity for brothers who are trying to break into the South America thing. Start in Puerto Rico. Go down there for a minute. You know, you're still in the States. I know your money's not going to go that far. I know there's not that many mangoes down there like guys want to see, but go enjoy life. And that's all I got.
Okay.
Appreciate it. Yo, Darnell.
Yo. So, well, thank you for having me. And matter of fact, yeah, when you go to Puerto Rico, take my dad with you. You know, he wants to go
stop trying to throw your dad on everybody.
I mean, because he claims he wants to move to Puerto Rico, and I keep trying to tell him, I'm like, it's gonna eat your retirement alive. You know, it's like living here in the States. You know, I keep trying to tell him. And so he wants me to go with him down there. I'm like, I really don't want. I'm telling you, I don't want to waste the money going down
Here's
there.
the thing. You don't want to go with your own dad, but you're trying to force other people to go with your dad. Come on.
Well, because he wants to
make
go.
that make sense.
Because he wants to go. I know it's a waste of time.
Just do this, man. Put your dad on the plane and then just tell him y'all going there. And when y'all end up in the DR, be like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah, down there, that could have been a double date in the DR for you and your dad, man. That could be a double date.
Yeah.
You need a nice wingman, a battle buddy, man. Somebody to get your back.
Why not take your dad with you?
Who better than your dad? Exactly.
He got your best interest at heart.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
facts.
But he's just not in. He just, I guess, at his age, he's just not into that anymore.
I don't know, man. You might bring some of them nice cheeks around him. You might be surprised.
That's what I keep telling his ass, and he don't listen to me.
Don't tell him, show him.
Don't tell him, show him.
Yeah. All right.
Once he see them things, he's gonna be like, wait, what? Puerto Rico?
Right.
I ain't worried about it. So
he
knows
how to speak fluent Spanish all of a sudden. He's like, yeah, when did you learn that? I've been holding back. Son.
Hold him back.
Yeah, I just think my mom and his second wife put him through the ringer, and he's just like, fuck it.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. RT, what you got, man? Hey, first of all, I want to say thanks for coming to the show and bringing your whole crew. So mad respect from me. God dang, my lives be like zero people. So
yeah, like I said, it's a great topic, and it needed to be highlighted more than what you were getting. So, yeah, man. Brothers need to take accountability for their own actions and stop throwing the blame so much on, the other side of the community. Let's put it that way, without actually pointing fingers.
Yeah, there we go.
Other than that, as far as holidays, I hope each and every one of you guys get to enjoy your families wherever they may be. And you guys just appreciate still being here and being able to share that time with them, however short or brief it can be, because there's a lot of people that do not have the opportunity to do that right now. So happy holidays, everybody. And I'm looking forward to 2025. There's a new president in town. A lot of people are upset about it. I don't really care as long as the dollar holds its value, because I'm out of here in 2025. I'll be in the Philippines. I'll be filming all that content and showing you the proper way to move and from getting your visas and how that works to getting settled in. I'm documenting every step that I make while I'm there.
Hey, also, quick question for you, RT. Who's that on the photo right behind you?
That right there, that young fella? Right here?
Yeah. Who that strapping young fella right there?
Wait. That's me.
What?
That's me, bro.
Let's see
That's
that.
me.
Oh, snap. Yeah, look.
Hold on.
Hold on. Is that goatee in regulation? Is that goatee in regulation?
Yeah, of course it is, because I never broke a regulation, bro. But that's me in the golf right there. That's me.
In the golf.
In the golf. That's some of the shit we took from some of the
yeah. some of them guys. Yeah, some of them guys.
So
why you didn't take this stuff, yo? You done jacked them for this stuff.
Yeah, man.
That's
jack them for all this shit. You gotta have war trophies, man. What the fuck?
Let's get them, man. Yo, jack them for this shit, man. That's the end of the show.
Hey,
let's get it. Peace out, everybody. Yeah, USA all day, man. Put some respect on our name.
Facts.
Fucking with me, I get a G, I keep a G. Let's go.